What is good, everybody? Hopefully some people joined in from Instagram, but let's talk about the XXL freshman list. So the candidates for the 10th spot, right? Or is it the 11th? I don't know. The 10th spot is up for voting. However, some of the people that are in this voting, as well as some people who are not in the voting, are going to be on this XXL list. So let's check out who are the candidates and let's make our own list. I asked y'all on Twitter and Instagram, so let me know in the chat who you think is gonna be on it. Let me know on Twitter, let me know on Instagram. But let's firstly, let's check it out and make sure, you know, we didn't miss anybody. So XXL came out with their new shite. They're voting for the 10th spot. We already knew this. We got Ken Carson, Ken the man. Ken the man. Who? That's a chick, is it not? Is that not a chick? Ken the woman. The woman. Maybe she's like trans or something. No hate though. You know, she might be fire. Okay, but lower on the list we got Sofago, Spot 'em Got 'em, who I feel like kind of, I don't know, he was hot for a bit like last year, but then again, XXL, what is this, usually like a year behind? Like who popped off last year? That's what XXL has turned into. Next we got H. Isn't he like a European guy? I think like KTO interviewed him. Autumn, okay, solid contender. Cash Dami, solid contender. Kaylee, I don't know too much about her, but I've heard her name before. Bino Rede, BK the Ruler, solid spot. Seco P, don't know who that is. Cochise, I think I think he's gonna be on it for sure. Young Chris, I think he got potential to be on it. 2K Baby, Baby Santana, Baby Cody, out of Texas. SSG Kobe, Stunna Gambino, Slump Sixes, Smiley, bruh. Drake could low-key like buy this whole XXL list, be like, nah, just take everybody off and leave Smiley there to take all of the spots, because he's that trash. XXL will be ruined if he makes the XXL list. I'm sorry. Nah. Dro Kenji, Dusty Locane, Metro Mars, Midwest. Who else? Mooski, Nardo Wick, T-Rel, The Holiday, and that's it. Okay, people. I think that, okay, so we got 10, right? So let's get a pen and a paper. I gotta move this blunt ski real quick. Hold up. Let's ash that in the coffee mug. Okay. So I think, by the way, did you notice that Yeet is not on there? Yeah, wheat. Gotta eat your Wheaties every morning. Nah. So, I mean, here's the thing. Obviously, Yeet would be the biggest contender on here because he's the top person before you get mainstream. He would be like the freshman. He's the freshman who's like 20 years old already, and he's bodying everybody. Like, he's the freshman that's starting as a senior at running back on the football team. But I would assume that Yeet is going to decline. He already declined Rolling Loud. On stream, we talked about it with Nextel. Just marketing wise, they know what they're doing. He's gonna decline. I'm like 90% sure, but who knows? He doesn't need XXL. That's what I'm saying. Exactly, Xenon Demon. I think he's bigger than that. But let's just say he's got a guaranteed spot if he wants it. XXL is probably like sending them fucking $3 million advances. Like, yo, please get on here. You gonna get, because you know how fucking dedicated the Yeet fans are. People are asking each other to prom using Yeetology. Come on. I think Sofago, who we saw before, is a sure bet. He's Travis Scott's artist, so not only does he have the buzz, but he also got the connections, which, you know, we've already seen in the past. Some people can buy their way onto the list. So I think Sofago's a solid pick. I would love to see Ken Carson on there. I think Kobe is a lock as well. He's gotten all of the cosigns, Yachty, Trippy. He's got the Lyrical Lemonade music video, which isn't necessarily like, I don't know. It doesn't mean that he's gonna be on that XXL, but it's definitely like a placement or a cosign that he's about to be mainstream. So yeah, SSG, Kobe, Sofago, 2 locks. I want to see Ken Carson on there. I don't think if Ken Carson was on it, the Destroy Lonely, he hasn't even dropped enough music to be on it. So I don't want to hear any Lone fans who are getting pissy out here, getting pissy yonky. But will Ken Carson be on the list? Because we also have to realize that this underground space that we're in with like the new gen SoundCloud / internet rappers, like the exact rappers that we talk about here on every stream, is that XXL likes to diversify their audience. So if they got 10 spots, right, they're gonna pick like maybe 2, 3, maybe 4, 5, no, maybe 4 max out of this new gen that we fuck with, because no matter what, if like Ken Carson and Sofago are on this list, then the whole crowd that fucks with all these artists that we do, it's in the same genre, same lane, so they already hit that with like 2 people right there. So then they can, you know, hit different scenes, like the LA scene with I don't even know who, like, or Detroit Flint. We can go Baby Tron, who I think Baby Tron is a solid chance of being on the list right there. Who else? I think Nardo Wick for sure is a lock. Who else is a lock? Let's just go through the list more. I think Cochise is for sure a lock because he has the mainstream hits to back it up. He's low-key bigger than like most of the people on this list. I think Cash Dami actually has a solid chance because we've actually gone over Cash Dami's numbers. Bro is popping on TikTok. He's got some solid songs on Spotify that have big numbers. Like how many millions did Cash Dami's reparations have? Let's check it. It's got 42 million streams. Come on, bro. 42 mil, like that's a solid contender. I think Baby Santana doesn't have as high of a chance as Autumn, but I don't think Autumn actually has as high of a chance as, like, say, Ken Carson. I just feel like Ken has more mainstream push behind him currently. I mean, he's signed to Cardi. I know he's not getting like playlisted or whatever, like Autumn might be. I don't know. What do y'all think? That's actually a question I'd like to know. Do y'all think Ken Carson or Autumn has a higher chance of being on the XXL list? You call it now Baby Tron. Yeah, I think Baby Tron's gonna be on it because that's like, they have to do the Flint genre. They've got to get at least one person, just like they have to do like one New York person, one fucking Spot 'em Got 'em is like, I don't know, what is he, like Florida, and then Nardo Wick is, where's Nardo Wick from, like Louisiana or some shit. Young Chris is a solid TikTok god. This is gonna be hard. We've got a lot of internet people that could be on it, and Young Chris is kind of in his own lane where he like kind of I don't know if he runs TikTok rap, but like he's known as that, like a TikTok rapper, because he posts all the snippets there. Dusty Locane I think has a high chance as well because he represents like that Pop Smoke New York drill lane more than most. He's like the biggest in drill currently, isn't he? Other than maybe like 5Yo Foreign, but 5Yo Foreign already was on the XXL list like last year, the year before that. Midwest would represent Hyperpop. Solid chance right there. Nardo Wick is from Florida as well. Okay. The Holiday. I don't know if it's Holiday's turn just yet to be on XXL. So what did we have here? Nardo Wick, I think, is a lock. I think Baby Tron's a lock. I think Sofago's like a lock, and Kobe. Those 4 are locks. Cochise is a lock, 5. And I think everybody else kind of like they gonna be fighting. I would like to see Midwest on there to represent hyper pop, but also can rap. I don't think Slump Sixes is ready. I think Baby Santana is probably big enough that I wouldn't be surprised if he was on it. Baby Cody represents Texas. I actually like his music a lot, so I'd like to see that. BK the Ruler. Actually, that would be a solid female representation. That XXL, you know, they like to do that. I wouldn't be surprised if they fucking put, who's this bitch over here? Sorry, not bitch. This dude over here, Ken the Man. I won't be surprised if they put that on there just to stir up controversy, because you know how people like to argue about the transgender, transsexual, you know, topic. Who did I vote for? If I were to vote for one person to be on this list, just because I feel like Sofago's a lock, I would vote for Ken Carson. He's my favorite right now out of this list. Yeah. I don't know who else would be on this list. Let's check the comments. By the way, as I mentioned at the very beginning, I think that some of the artists that aren't on this list right now for the voting, they will be on the list. It's just they're not getting voted on for the 10th spot. Let's check Twitter. What are they saying over here? Ken, Drake. Yo, Drake. BK, Baby Tron, Dami. There aren't really that many artists that could be on it. I feel like 2021 was pretty concentrated within this new gen SoundCloud. Babyface Ray, okay. I don't know too much about him, but you know, go off. That's it. They didn't really say anybody else. Remble. See, XXL always has like 4 people. I'm like, who the fuck are these people? Nah, I don't think Ty or K Suave would be on it. I think they want like people who are the leaders of their realm. So that would be like Sofago, Ken, Cochise, because he's in his own lane. Young Chris, because he's TikTok. Who else? BK, she's leading like the underground for females. Nardo Wick, he's kind of leading the new gen of the streets, more so than Spot 'em Got 'em, if you ask me. SSG Kobe, he's also a leader in this underground shit. They got Autumn but no Summers. People just gotta realize that Summers like ain't as big as y'all think. Like, no hate, look, no hate, because I know how people are gonna spin this shit, but Summers low-key got passed up by a lot of the people in the underground scene. Like, okay, check this out. We're on Spotify. Again, I know shit is held on SoundCloud mostly because Summers is a SoundCloud rapper, but he got 339,000 monthly listeners. He just dropped a song, by the way, we can react to it. He's still very underground. Whereas, okay, so keep that number in mind, 339,000. Then we got Autumn. Over doubles that. 339,000 times 2 is what? 7? No. 6, 7, something like that. So 660,000. Autumn over doubles the amount of monthly listeners for Summers. And I'm pretty sure they signed to the same person. But Summers hasn't been getting a lot of label support because of, you know, some shit that went down like a while ago. So he's still like basically independent right now, but the label can come in and swoop in and take his money. But regardless, so Autumn, you know, he passed him. Can. How many monthly listeners does Can have? 790,000. Can's coming up on Autumn. So Can passed Summers as well. We already know Yeet did. We already know Sofago did. So like, again, no hate, but that's why Summers is not a contender for this XXL list, and that's why Autumn is. You feel me? Summers is 5, but exactly. It's not a matter of quality. It's a matter of clout. The XXL, as much as we would want them to put like the people who they actually fuck with sound wise to put them on, or if they're like a good brand that maybe just hasn't seen the lights of popularity yet. Nah, they're a magazine that's there for profit. They want to drop a magazine that gets the most eyeballs, so they want like a bunch of different type of fan bases so they can get millions and millions of people or reach impressions, whatever it is. You fuck with Yeat and barely listen to Summers at all, but I can say Summers helped start Yeat's career. I mean, indirectly, maybe you're right. I think that Summers and Autumn are like a huge influence of this current underground scene. Plug and B beats and just, you know, how to move on SoundCloud. But they were technically influenced by the last underground scene, so whatever. But Plug and B, they're definitely the biggest influences, and same with Can. But if we're to talk about direct influences, I would say Can is one of the first people who co-signed Yeat, and that's how I found out about him. I know he had fans before that, but we've discussed this before. I wouldn't say Summers, but Summers kind of helped Can a little bit at the beginning of his career, but then Can passed him. Maybe I'm wrong. I know Can's been producing for a while, but I'm talking about merely like getting the fan bases. Can was producing for Summers. You feel me? But again, it just expedited the process. I think Yeat would have made it no matter what. It's just a matter of timing.